We're going to talk about this X post today. In 2026, recruiters aren't just going to hire people, they'll hire AI agents, and companies are going to pay more for them than for human employees. Are you ready for a world where companies are hiring AI agents, autonomous software, to do jobs that humans either can't do or used to do? I'll answer for you. You're not ready, because none of us are ready. But if you've taken my course on AI, at least you've been able to prepare. You don't want to be caught unaware. There's things you can do to prepare, to reposition yourself, and that's what we cover in the course. But AI agents are becoming the new workforce. They are. Businesses are already choosing $10,000+ per month AI employees over humans who work 40 hours a week. Today's video is brought to you by Brain.fm. It's focused music, it sounds great, it's science-backed. It really works. You can check it out for free using the link down below. What you might have expected was for companies to replace specific tasks with automation, with AI. And what's actually ending up happening is that AI is even getting into some of the decision making. And this brings up a whole topic about, well, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. And what we have at play are market conditions where it's just like the robot thing that we've talked about several times. If one factory adopts a robotic workforce and all of a sudden you have all these robots who are doing work, they don't have to sleep, they can go for 3 human shifts at a time before they have to recharge. It's the same thing with autonomous software, except I think that's even more disruptive for somebody who's like a knowledge worker, because these things don't have to sleep and they can consult with each other. It's not like you can only assign one AI agent to some sort of task. You can have teams of agents teaming up and working together, accomplishing things simultaneously, each kind of branching out and doing their own thing. And yes, a human can sit at the top of that stack and direct things and monitor things and approve things. That's true. But how long until we have a company that's just run by AI and has no human employees? Right? Not very long, I don't think. So when you see a post like this, it makes you think, are AI agents going to free humans from repetitive jobs and unlock new opportunities? Or are they going to gut the workforce and leave millions without traditional employment? And there are people on both sides of this argument. You have some people who are like, there's going to be lots of new opportunities for people. A lot of jobs will get lost, but people can upskill, they can retrain, they can catch some of the new opportunities and surf the new waves. But then you have other people who are like, no, I think that we're going to permanently see a permanent shrinkage in the job market, and we're just going to have a scenario where people either can't work because they can't compete with the AI, or they don't have to work. There's a lot of different ways that this could go down, and in either case, it remains to be seen whether that's a good thing. If you didn't have to work, would you have a crisis of purpose and meaning? Either way, as you consider how to position yourself for this sort of a future, what you want to do is, if you're in an industry that's at risk, learn how to work alongside AI. That's key. Because it's very possible that we're headed towards a future where it's more valuable to understand how to manage AI than it is to just do the manual labor. Now, already, if you're the kind of person who is entrepreneurial and you like the idea of kind of being a solo founder and, solopreneur, so to speak, you can do so much. You can leverage AI as like a bunch of different employees to get so much more done as one person, right? So I don't know necessarily what the future of the whole job market is going to be like, but I do know on the individual level, you can start empowering yourself, learn some of these tools, mess around with them, play around with them, see what the opportunities are, start building stuff, getting your hands dirty, turning AI on certain problems, having it help you solve them, and then offering that as solutions to other people. You can start trying to think about an agent-driven economy and future. Like, what will the agents of the future economy need? What can you build to help offer that? I mean, there really are some cool, interesting new opportunities. And you see the newest request for funding for Y Combinator, like the startups that they want to fund, it's all focused on AI and autonomous, this, that, and the other thing. And so you don't have to sit back and just let this wave of AI automation wash over you and your life and your livelihood. You can get active, you can get busy. Like I said, I do have a course that can help you be prepared to the extent that anybody can. You don't have to do it all by yourself, so it's linked up down below. It's called My AI Edge. I like to cover some of this stuff because I think they're important conversations to have. And whether you really like AI or whether you really hate AI, the one thing that you really can't do is ignore AI, because it's not going to wait for you. Take it from someone who knows. Tech is changing fast. And AI is not just another tool. It's reshaping everything. The real question is, will you adapt or will you get left behind? My course, My AI Edge, is the course that gives you the strategy you need to stay ahead no matter where AI takes us next. Don't just watch the future, own your place in it. Check it out now at thegreatonboarding.com.